to them in the church yesterday. I talked about the power of association. Who is in your network? Who is around you? Who do you surround yourself with? Who are your friends? Do you have the boldness to reach out to your need? Bartimaeus said Jesus was passing by and went to block him, to seize the moment. There were many blind people, many sick on that route, but nobody cared taking advantage of the entrance of Christ. They were just comfortable with who they are. The young men and young women who are going to take generation and who are going to thrive in their generation, like David, are those who are settled for less, but are willing to rewrite their own story and go something with their life, who are angry at the status quo and say, if I perish, but I'm not going to be in this place. When we lived in mainland, as a teenager, as a boy, I would say to my friend, I'm going to live in a mansion. I'm going to be very rich. I'm going to have multiple cars. I'm going to be traveling all over the world. And my friend, Larry, in the poverty we were living together at that time, would say to me, Joseph the dreamer, you imagine a lot. Because they could not fathom that level. Because that's what they did for being a palm set, for being a civil servant. So she went on leave. This woman now came, saw that she was on leave, spoke to the other one who was relieving her. That one now processed that file. This one kept her file there for many months, did not do anything. Kept discouraging her. Guess what happened? She did the interview. She got employed. She was the first female admin officer in Nigeria. She moved from admin officer. She became permanent secretary, federal ministry. She said the day she became PAMSET, along the way, she was almost giving. And I prophesied this morning that everybody who have looked down on you, I operate under the grace of accelerated breakthrough. That God, where my fathers have not gotten to, where my leaders have not gotten to, God, let me exceed their imagination. It's simple. Solomon said, I prospered more than those who. You think Aliko Dangote is rich? No. Wait for Dayo, Israel. When I get rich, when I'm coming again to God's Kingdom Power and Glory Ministry, of course you won't be here. I'm coming with an helicopter. So, Pastor, when you are doing the design, make sure there's an helipad. Mommy, by that time, I see you already doing great things. See, you need to leave this world. I was in Buckingham Palace. I went to see the Queen. Pastor Ashimolo was coming out from one of the rooms. I think she had also seen Her Majesty. I went to the toilet. I was coming back in. So I was doing my laces on the floor. He walked by and I stood up. Ah, Daddy, how are you? And the first question he asked me was, how did you get here? Because I went to school with his son. So it's not me as that small boy. And now he's in Buckingham Palace with the Queen. I'm in Buckingham Palace with the Queen. And the Bible says, I prospered more than those that were in Jerusalem before me. So because Aliko is rich now, does not mean that my whole riches is going to be obsolete. No. I'm going to be so rich that when I'm coming to God's Kingdom Ministries next time, it's going to be a convoy of 200 cars. So I hope your car park can take it. Please don't bring your car on that day. You won't find where to park. Oh. More than enough. We will have more cars. Are you with me, ladies and gentlemen? They looked down on Bartimaeus because of his status. You are in your husband's house. You have not had a child. Your mother-in-laws and in-laws are coming to you. They are putting pressure or promising to bring a girl from the village. And you are troubled. That is not supposed to be. The God of blind Bartimaeus is still alive. Bible says they told him to shut up. But the more they told him to keep quiet, the more he raised his voice. Why? Because the Bible said, when the children of Israel were in Egypt, Pharaoh told the midwives to suppress their babies and kill them. But the more they suppressed them, the more they increased. I prophesy. Somebody under the sound of my voice this morning, if your amen can roar like thunder, the more they push you, the more you are rising. If your amen can roar like thunder, the more they look down on you, the more you are going higher. I shared a story yesterday. When I was growing up in headquarters, there's a class of the rich people there. I used to go and stand next to them just to hear their British accent. I knocked my head, Oyibo. They say,